I didn't realize how quiet my heart had become until this moment. Not peaceful quiet, the kind that comes from holding too much inside for too long. There's a silence that forms when you stop explaining yourself, stop expecting to be understood, and stop asking for help because it feels easier to carry things alone. Maybe that's why you're here. Not because you're broken, but because you're tired of pretending that everything is fine. God, I'm coming to you without certainty today. I don't have clarity. I don't have confidence. I just have awareness. The awareness that I've been living on emotional autopilot, doing what's required while quietly ignoring what I feel. There are parts of me that feel worn down by time, by waiting, by being patient longer than I thought I could. I've adjusted to disappointment so well that I barely notice when hope slips away. I keep moving forward, but my heart feels like it's lagging behind. I'm afraid to slow down because slowing down means feeling, and feeling means facing things I've buried, fears I never voiced, grief I never processed, prayers I stopped praying because I didn't want to be disappointed again. God, I don't want to numb myself anymore. I don't want to live disconnected from my own heart. If you are near, meet me here, not with answers, but with presence. Sit with me in this honesty. Let me feel safe enough to tell the truth. I'm here because I don't want to lose myself quietly. I want to believe there's still something tender worth protecting inside me. If this opening feels uncomfortably familiar, pause for a moment. Like this video and comment, I'm here. Sometimes acknowledging where we are is the first step toward healing. God, as the minutes pass, I'm becoming aware of how much effort it takes just to keep myself composed. I've learned how to function efficiently while feeling emotionally exhausted. I handle responsibilities, conversations, expectations, all while quietly negotiating the weight inside my chest. There's a constant pressure I've normalized, the need to be stable, to not fall apart, to keep everything moving forward, even when I feel stuck internally. I tell myself that others depend on me, that there's no room for weakness, but that belief has slowly isolated me. I've grown careful with my words, careful with my emotions, careful with my hopes, not because I don't want to feel deeply, but because feeling deeply has hurt before. So I learned restraint. I learned to hold back, even when my heart wants to reach forward. God, I don't want fear to keep shaping who I become. I don't want my life to be guided by what I'm trying to avoid instead of what I'm being called toward. If you're inviting me to trust again, help me understand that trust doesn't mean denial of pain. It means choosing presence despite it. There are moments I feel disconnected from myself, like I'm watching my life from a distance, performing rather than participating. I miss being fully present. I miss feeling like my inner world matters. If you're here with me now, teach me how to stay, how to remain with my feelings instead of escaping them, how to breathe through discomfort without shutting down. God, I bring you my guarded heart, not fully open yet, but no longer closed. I don't need to be brave. I just need to be honest. If this part speaks to something you've been carrying, pause here. Like this video and comment, I'm staying. Your words may be the reminder someone else needs today. God, there's a heaviness that doesn't come from one single moment, but from accumulation, from years of being almost okay, from telling myself that this is just how life is now. I didn't notice when endurance replaced joy, only that somewhere along the way, my heart learned to stay quiet. I've been strong in ways that required me to shrink parts of myself. I stopped expressing certain feelings because they felt inconvenient. I stopped naming certain dreams because they felt unrealistic. And slowly, I started confusing emotional distance with maturity. There are days I don't recognize my own reactions anymore. I feel numb when I should feel grateful, overwhelmed when nothing obvious is wrong, guilty for wanting rest, ashamed for needing reassurance. I carry all of this internally, hoping no one notices how close I am to unraveling. God, I'm tired of carrying my pain in silence. I don't want to normalize this constant tension. I don't want to live in a state of quiet self-abandonment. If you're asking me to return to myself, stay with me while I relearn how. I grieve the version of me that felt safe to hope without calculating the cost. The version that believed things could work out without bracing for disappointment. I didn't lose faith in you. I lost confidence in outcomes. And that loss has shaped me more than I want to admit. God, remind me that it's not weakness to want more than survival. That longing doesn't mean ingratitude. That my desire for peace, softness, and joy is not selfish. It's human. If you're restoring anything in me, let it be my capacity to feel without fear, to trust without armor, to exist without constantly preparing for what might go wrong. I don't need everything fixed. I just need to know I'm allowed to feel this deeply and still be held. If this part reflects something you've never said out loud, take a moment. Like this video and comment, "I'm feeling this." Let your honesty be a quiet form of release. God, I'm beginning to see how much of my life has been shaped by what I learned to tolerate. I stayed in situations that drained me because I thought that was maturity. I accepted emotional distance because I told myself it was peace. I adapted to feeling unseen because I didn't want to seem demanding. There's a quiet grief that comes from realizing how often I minimized myself just to keep going. How many times I ignored my own needs because they felt inconvenient. I became good at managing expectations, but not at honoring my own heart. I've been carrying the belief that needing too much is a flaw, that wanting closeness, reassurance, or consistency makes me weak. So I learned to ask for less, to settle emotionally, to silence parts of myself that longed for more connection. God, I don't want to live like that anymore. I don't want to confuse endurance with wholeness. If you are teaching me anything in this season, let it be how to recognize my own worth without needing external validation. There are emotions surfacing now that I pushed aside for years. Regret, sadness, anger I never allowed myself to feel. I don't know how to hold all of it, but I don't want to suppress it again. If healing requires me to feel what I avoided, stay close while I do. Help me believe that facing these emotions won't destroy me. It will free me. That honesty is not dangerous when you are present. God, I place my unspoken grief in your hands, not asking you to erase it, but to help me carry it without losing myself. If these words resonate with something you've been holding inside, pause here. Like this video and comment, "I'm letting myself feel." You never know who might feel less alone because of your honesty. God, as I arrive at the end of these words, I notice something subtle shifting inside me. Not relief, not certainty, but permission. Permission to stop fighting myself. Permission to admit that I've been tired for longer than I allowed myself to acknowledge. I see now how much energy I spent trying to be acceptable, composed, and unaffected. How often I told myself to move on when what I really needed was to pause. I didn't fail because I struggled. I struggled because I cared deeply. God, I'm letting go of the belief that I have to be healed, to be worthy of peace. I'm releasing the pressure to arrive at some ideal version of myself before I can rest. If you meet me where I am, then where I am must be enough. There are still unanswered questions, still tenderness, still uncertainty about what comes next. But I no longer want to treat my sensitivity as a flaw. If anything, it's proof that my heart is still alive, still responsive, still capable of connection. God, thank you for staying close while I've been learning how to feel again. For not rushing my process. For not withdrawing when my faith felt quiet and my hope felt fragile. Thank you for holding me steady when I couldn't hold myself. As this day continues, I choose to move gently. I choose honesty over performance. I choose presence over perfection. I choose to trust that becoming whole doesn't happen through force, but through compassion, especially toward myself. If healing is unfolding slowly, I will let it. If joy returns softly, I will welcome it. And if today is simply about breathing and staying open, then today is enough. God, I place my heart back into your care, not as something broken, but as something becoming, still learning, still healing, still here.